So this post on my Facebook page received massive engagement, reaching 500,000 people with over 9,000 reactions and close to 2,000 shares. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips that I personally use to increase the engagement on my Facebook pages. Hey guys, my name is Lester Diaz, and in this channel we talk about making money online, affiliate marketing, social media marketing, and everything in between. So if you're new, consider subscribing. There's 2 things that really determine how well your Facebook page is doing. One is Facebook reach, the other one is your engagement. So in this video, what I'm going to do is give you 5 tips that I've used in my personal Facebook pages to increase my engagement, to get more likes, more shares, more comments, and of course, more views on my videos. Now, if what you have is a reach problem, meaning that your posts are simply not reaching enough people, even if you have lots of followers on your Facebook page, there are specific things that you can do on your Facebook page to help you improve your reach. Now, if you haven't watched my video on how to increase your Facebook reach, I'm going to link to this video in the description below. It's going to show you one method that I've been using to increase my reach, and it has been proven to work in every single niche, no matter what your page is about. So if you guys want to check it out, there's going to be a link in the description below. But in this video, we're going to talk about specifically just engagement. Engagement is a metric that is going to help you grow your Facebook page, because the more engagement you get on individual posts, the more likely you are to get more followers, and the more likely Facebook is to recommend your Facebook page to other people. Now, personally, the only reason why I want to increase my reach and engagement on my Facebook page is because I want to be able to make more money from my Facebook page. So in every single Facebook page that I launch, I follow these 5 specific steps that I'm going to share with you in this video. Now, before I jump into those 5 steps, if you want to find out how you can build, grow, and monetize Facebook pages to make money online from your videos, go ahead and click the link in the description below. It's going to take you to my Facebook Income School. It's a complete course with over 40 videos that can break down the process of building, growing, and monetizing Facebook pages. Over 400 students have taken my course, Build, Monetize Facebook Pages, and are currently monetizing and making money from their videos. So if you guys want more information about that, there's going to be a link in the description below. All right, so let's begin. Tip number 1 is to experiment. Now, this only applies if you have a brand new Facebook page where you simply have less than 10,000 followers. Because if you have a larger page with, let's say, 50,000 or 100,000 followers, most likely you already know what type of content your audience likes. So even if you have a niche specific Facebook page, you still need to experiment to see what type of content will your audience respond to. And when I say type of content, I'm referring to either videos, memes, pictures. You have to experiment with different types of content to see what they actually engage with. So I would say for the first 100 posts on your Facebook page, experimenting is crucial to understanding your audience. Whatever type of content you're posting on that Facebook page, make sure that you have a wide range where you're experimenting with different types of posts. Now, if you have a larger page with, let's say, 100,000 followers or more, then most likely you can go back to your Facebook page and find out what is the type of post that your audience is engaging with the most. Which brings me to tip number 2, identify the winners. 100 posts is going to be enough information for you to find the top 10 posts that have generated the most engagement on your Facebook page. Whether that's specific types of videos that you have uploaded or pictures or something else. That's why it's very important to experiment in the beginning, because if you only post videos, then most likely you will only get information about the videos that you have posted. But if you posted pictures and videos and different types of content, you'll have more information, a bigger database to pull that information and identify the winners. So I would say go back to your last 100 posts on your Facebook page, whether that's the last 3, 6 months, whatever that is, and try to identify the top 10 posts that have generated the most engagement. I'm talking about the most likes, most shares, most comments, and most likely those posts will have the higher reach. And then we can move on to tip number 3, which is double down on top performers. So out of those 100 posts, you identify 10 top performing posts, and from those, you're going to create the next 50 posts based on those 10 posts, meaning that they're going to be very similar to those top 10 performing posts, whether that's videos or pictures, whatever that is. You need to identify those top 10 and then create 50 more pieces of content related to those 10 posts. And over the next 90 days, you're going to be dropping at least 2 or 3 pieces of those content on your Facebook page every single week. Now, in order for this to work, you need to keep track of your posts. So I would highly recommend that you create an Excel sheet or somewhere where you can write down exactly the type of post, put a link to that specific post from your Facebook page. I'm talking about if it's a video, grab the link from the video. If it's an image, grab the link from the post. Put it all in an Excel sheet, and then after 7 days, go back to each specific post, and in that Excel sheet, put exactly how many likes it had, how many shares, how many comments. Put it all in that Excel sheet, because that's really going to help you know whether or not those posts are top performers or not. And the more you understand this data and information and content, the easier it's going to be for you to create future content that you know will get a lot of engagement. Which brings me to tip number 4, which is to reuse top performers. So you created those top 50 posts based on your top 10 performing posts over the last 3 months, over the last 100 posts on your Facebook page. From those 50 posts over the next few weeks, you're going to be able to identify new top performers that are going to get a lot of engagement, a lot of likes, a lot of shares, which means you will no longer have just 10 posts that are doing really well. You're going to have well over 10, perhaps 20, 30 posts that are going to be doing really well, that every single time you use those posts, you know they're going to get a lot of engagement. So that's why we're going to be reusing those posts to increase our engagement and get even more reach. Facebook has this feature that allows you to create new posts using older content, so you can definitely reuse top performing posts from the past to create new posts, and you can do this perhaps once or twice per week. That will guarantee that every single time you use those posts, you will get high engagement and get even more reach. And then we have tip number 5, which is to promote top performers. If you're 100% confident that you have a list of top performers, I'm talking about 20, 30 posts that you know that every single time you use those posts, they'll get hundreds of likes or even thousands of likes, shares, and comments, then why not use those posts to promote your page? So here's some ways that I use those top performing posts once I have identified those posts and I know that every single time they will get a lot of engagement. Number 1, I use groups. I don't go and actually spam a bunch of groups with my top performing posts. What I like to do is simply just join 5 or 10 groups, and every single week I'll share maybe 1 or 2 top performing posts in those groups. That's only if the groups allows you to do that. Of course, you don't want to spam your content. That could get you some type of violation on your Facebook page. So you always want to reach out and ask for permission in order for you to share content on specific groups, especially if you don't own those groups. The second way that I promote my top performing posts is by using collaborations. Cross-posting is one way for you to use top performing posts to get even more engagement, to get even more followers to your Facebook page. So reach out to other pages in your niche, see if you can work with them, and if they say yes, that they want to work with you because you have the same types of followers, the same type of audience, then use only your top performing posts for those collaborations. Only use top performing posts because you know that those posts, if they get a lot of engagement on your page, most likely they will also get lots of engagement in a very similar page. And number 3 is to use paid ads. Even just boosting those top performing posts will bring you a lot of reach and most likely double the engagement on those posts, bringing you even more followers for your page. And of course, if you're going to be spending money, you should only do it on posts that you know are working really well. So that's why identifying this top performing post, it's really important before you even spend any money in advertising on Facebook. You don't necessarily need to spend a lot of money. We're talking about maybe $5, $10 per day for 4 or 5 days with one specific post. And if it's working really well, then you can increase the budget to maybe $10, $15 per day for a week or so. So guys, this is my 5-step process that I follow with every single page, because I know that it's really hard to know which posts are gonna go viral in the beginning, especially when you have a brand new Facebook page. So you do have to experiment, you do have to identify the winners, you have to create similar posts to those top performers, and then you have to use those top performers to get even more reach, more engagement. Use paid ads, use groups, use collaborations. If you put this strategy in place, you will get more engagement, I guarantee it. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, because I wanted to give you some actual information that's really helpful. I didn't want to actually just give you some hack or something that's gonna work for maybe a day or two. This information is what I use with every single Facebook page that I launch, and it works every single time, no matter what type of Facebook page I'm building. If you need more tips and information about how to build, grow, and monetize Facebook pages, like I said, I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel all about Facebook that can really help you take your Facebook page to the next level. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button below. It's really gonna help me out with this video. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this every single week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.